class of ES Laird students brought alive the meaning of Pay It Forward at a fundraiser barbecue and bake sale at the school today. They're raising money to help someone they've never met reach $5,000 to support the Canadian Amyloidosis Support Network. Kathy Lee finds out how the recipient feels about the generosity.
When these students found out their teacher's friend needed help fundraising for a cause, they didn't hesitate to lend a hand.
We're trying to raise awareness of amyloidosis because it's a disease that not many people are affected with, so they don't really have a cure for it, and we're just trying to make an awareness of it so more people know about it.
Throughout the month of May, they brainstormed ideas that included raffle tickets, barbecue, and bake sales.
I was so proud of them because they were just really compassionate about it and really, had lots of great ideas. They came up with the idea of the bake sale. They came up with the idea of the hot dogs. Take you out so I can show you the hot dog sale and the bake sale.
Wendy Soulsby is the one behind the fundraiser and lives in Meadow Lake, but through Skype, she was able to see the action.
Lots of people just coming together, and it's really nice to see the community and people from far away coming to help out, and it's like everyone in Lloyd there, students I don't even know, pulling together for this cause. It's very nice to see.
Losing her husband to amyloidosis last year, she wants to spread the word about the disease.
Really what I'm doing this for is to raise awareness. It is a rare disease, but I think it's more common than people know because it's hard to diagnose.
And ES Laird students aren't the only ones in the race.
And it's a really rare disease that not many people in Saskatchewan have ever had or even know they have. So we were challenged by another class in St. Albert, another mutual friend, to see who could raise the most money to donate to Wendy and her cause.
The money will be sent to Meadow Lake Saturday night, and the goal is to raise $5,000, but that's not all.
There's 8 of us cutting our ponytails and shaving our heads tomorrow night for this cause, and I think there'll be even more. I hear there's more people planning to shave their heads.
Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
Losing a family pet can be a tragic event for all involved. Having an animal properly tagged is the best way to ensure it's identified and returned home when found. On this edition of Humane Habits, we'll learn about the different ways an animal can be registered for identification.
Welcome to another edition of Humane Habits with the Lloydminster and District SPCA. This month, we're talking about identification for your animal. When an animal comes into the shelter, we look for 3 things: license, tattoo, and microchip. Communities have different laws regarding licensing dogs and cats. Check with your town office to find out what your requirements are. If you live in the city of Lloydminster, you are required by law to have your dog licensed. Tattoos are becoming less common as they can be difficult to trace. Over time, a tattoo can become muddled, making it difficult to read. There's no central database for tattoos, which can make it difficult to trace an animal back to its owner. As technology evolves, tattoos are being replaced by microchips. Microchipping is a very effective way for shelters to properly identify your animal. A microchip is a small chip which gets implanted into your animal. The procedure can be done at any veterinary clinic. It's a safe procedure that does not require any anesthetic and only takes a matter of minutes. When an animal comes into the shelter, we use a scanner to detect the microchip. If your animal is microchipped, a code will come up on our scanner. This code is then entered into the computer to bring up the owner's contact information. Microchipping is the most effective way to identify your animal. There are many animals sitting in shelters right now that have come from somewhere. Unfortunately, they did not have a license or a microchip, and no one has claimed them. By properly identifying your animal, you increase the chances of it being returned to you if lost. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time when we talk about introducing a second animal into your home.
Humane Habits is brought to you by Quick Pick Waste Disposal. Locally owned and operated, and serving urban, rural, and industrial customers in Lloydminster and District.
If you're interested in some good old gospel music or taking part in a trail ride, this weekend may have an event for you. Heather Clagus has the details in this week's What's Happening.
All weekend long, you've got a chance to take in some great live music as the 3rd annual Manitou Lake Gospel Jamboree is underway. Live music, great food, plus a chance for you to do a little bit of camping as well. It's taking place just outside of Neilburg. If you want more details, call 780-846-2105. Coming up on Sunday, you can head out to Lee Park and be a part of the Riverton Community Trail Ride Against Cancer. It's only $25 for you to become a part of this event. That includes your food and a chance to win some fabulous prizes as well. Registration gets underway at 11 o'clock on Sunday. This weekend, we've got a chance for you to win some new music from Jan Arden. It's her new album called Spotlight. It's a live album, so you get live versions of some of her biggest hits like Good Mother, plus a brand new single from her on this. If you want a copy, all you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. And we want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for hooking us up with the music. And on Sunday afternoon, you could be a millionaire. The Lloydminster Kiwanis Club's $1 million hole-in-one continues this weekend. You've got until Sunday afternoon to qualify, so just head to the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Club. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Klegus, and that's what's happening.